In the Orach Chaim, anybody who wants to look it up, we're doing the first halakha. It's a laws of Tefilah. It's talking about over here that you're not allowed to walk in front, on the sides, and how a person should act when the person is praying Shmona Esrei. Let's say I pray Shmona Esrei, are you allowed to pass in front of me? Are you allowed to pass on next to me? Are you allowed to pass in the back of me? So here's the halachot. The halakha is as follows. First of all, there's a halakha that says you're not allowed to sit down next to a person that's praying a Shmona Esrei. If he's praying Shmona Esrei, you have to be standing. You cannot be sitting next to him. To go and to sit down next to him, that's not allowed.
What's considered next
Oh, next to him, we'll say right now, is 4 אמות. אין יושבים בתוך דד אמותיו של תפילה. Now, normally 4 אמות, the way we calculate 4 אמות is תמיד באלכסון, always a square. You should know, all the shiurim of Torah, they say 2,000 אמות, 2,000 אמות of Tchum Shabbat, is talking about square, always square, not round. It doesn't have to be 1,000 אמות, this 2,000 אמות going that way, right? It means 2,000 אמות in a square, which means באלכסון זה יכול להגיע ל-2,500, get to 2,500, easy. Or you can go, right? So, but here it says, when it talks about 4 אמות over here in Tefilah, it means in a circle. You don't have to go by Mahmir to go on the squares. Okay? So, therefore, it's a round, which means you have 4 amot for Tefilah. So, within the 4 amot of Tefilah, you're not allowed to be sitting in that. So, it says, not where? Not in front of him, which means if you have somebody who wants to pray Shmona Esrei, and let's say you are sitting, and he wants to pray from the back of you, you should tell him, move aside, because otherwise I'm not allowed to sit down.
If you're already there, you still gotta move?
Oh, we will talk about that right now. You're asking a good question.
You're saying to move?
So, let's say you're not doing anything at all. So you're not allowed to be sitting in front of him. You're not allowed to be sitting on his sides. Okay? Okay, not allowed to be on the sides. He says you have to distance yourself 4 amot. You have to move away 4 cubits. You gotta move away from him that you don't sit next to him. Now it says, but that's only if he's not doing anything at all. But if he is learning Torah, if he is doing Tefilah, let's say he's doing Perek Ezu Mekoman, Korbanot, Baruch She'amar, he's doing Ishtabach, Yotzer Or, and the person stand up to pray Shmona Esrei, you don't have to move at all. This is the halakha, you're not supposed to do it. Says, if especially a person is learning Torah, you should sit over there because Bitul Tefilah, Bitul Torah Chashom is also a very big, tremendous Avila. So a person has to get up and move away every time somebody prays next to him, is Bitul Tefilah. So, Bitul Torah. So some say that to make sure that when you pray, you ask the guy and you're learning in front of him, ask him to move aside a little. This way you for sure Tefilah allowed to sit over there without a problem at all. Okay?
What if you're praying next to each other? So are you allowed to take 3 steps back, 3 steps forward?
Yeah, 3 steps back you have to do, regardless. That is done because.
Is that considered walking? Huh? That's not considered walking.
Oh, because you say, but Tefilah, it shouldn't be a problem. So maybe what you should do is you should take 3 steps forward. We explained before, we learned that to take 3 steps back, you don't have to. You don't have to take 3 steps back. It's a minhag. It's a nice thing to do that they were noeg. I think from the Ma'aril they say that you're supposed to first take 3 steps back and then 3 steps forward. But la halakha ikar hadin, you don't have to do that at all. When you get up, you make 3 steps forward and you're standing before the Shekhinah, before Akash Baruch Hu, and then you could pray without a problem. You don't have to go back at all. Okay? So this is the halakha. Another one is as follows. So when we say the person is not allowed to sit next to him, what about if a person wants to like this, stand like this, reclining? So we said we're supposed to be standing straight. So a person could be reclining or not. So they say a person is allowed to recline in the condition that when you take away the table, he will still remain, he's not going to fall. But if he is reclining like this, right, like this, and you move away the table, and the guy's going to fall, that's not allowed to be done. So you have to be...
לא להישאר.
לא להישאר. לא לסמוך על דבר אחר.
חולה או...
it says, but he says, Felix is on the wall, Baruch Hashem. It says, Mishu, it says already common sense. זה מה שהשכל אומר, שכל ישר, שמה? They say a person who's חלוש, is mutar, is not a problem at all, because a person is weak, he's weak. What can you expect of him? Okay, so B'ezrat Hashem, tomorrow we will do more halachot that pertain to this halakha. B'ezrat Hashem, we'll finish the siman tomorrow. Ad kan.